we're back. You're listening to American Wannabes podcast, and we're all back together. Let's get those intros in order. First, we have.
What up, Jerry G from HP.
Also, we have.
Jesus the Poet in the building.
And I'm Christian Zaragoza, a.k.a. Chris Z Picks on your local social medias and networks. And we're back together, the crew.
Why are you
Fern's
talking
not
like that?
I don't know. I was trying something different.
Minus Fern. Don't get that. Fern is gonna get butthurt. What are you talking about? I'm not part of.
AKAs.
Fernie is like the fourth, like the fourth guy. Like he comes in, he like the, like
He's the Kramer, dude, of the group.
Yeah, the Kramer, dog. Comes in, fool. But
He's our Jamie.
Oh shit.
Even though he just never goes on the computer, really.
Fuck, dude, the light.
Oh, turn on the light, fool. See.
It should be on, right? Is it connected? Or
Should we start over?
No, fool. You can show people how magic works. Look at that.
verga.
Movie magic.
First of all, dude, I saw your guys' Snooze Fest episode in the hotel, and let me tell you something. You guys look tired.
Yeah, it was
You guys
Sunday
look
too.
Restless.
We shouldn't have waited.
But I'm glad we made. I'm glad we
You
waited
guys
till
didn't
Sunday.
even take the Zoom, which was weird.
We did take the Zoom.
No, you
no,
said
we did it on
you
the phone.
didn't
We
take
did
the
it on the
Zoom.
phone.
You did-
No, we did it on my
Phones, yeah.
on
Anyway.
my studio.
How did it sound? I haven't
don't
heard
live
it.
here.
It was all right.
How's the sound?
The sound
Bad?
was terrible.
Really?
Yes.
It's
not a
not
big
up to
deal.
Zoom quality because it's Zoom, but I took my portable studio.
Portable studio.
Yeah, I have a portable studio.
The little lavalier mics.
Yeah, that's my.
But you
portable
showed the
studio.
wires. You didn't even like try to hide the wires. Put it under your. Oh, God, these fucking guys, man, when I'm not there.
It looked. Oh, maybe you're right.
Anyways, no. Anyways, but it was cool. It was look like a fun. But you guys look tired, and you look like I saw your face, Christian, in the road. It looked like the road got to you a little bit. How was the road? How was the road?
The road was
Because people don't know this. Christian hasn't been gone like that in a long time.
not. That's the first time I go for fucking 5 days.
Okay, so how was that, dude?
It was tough. By the last day, you're like, "Fuck, I don't want to do this last show."
That Sunday show's tough.
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
that
I
Sunday
see
show's
why
rough.
like big ass headliners
Sunday show.
cancel their Sunday shows now.
Yeah.
But I was like happy to be there. Like the whole time I was excited. It's my first time really like doing a whole week. Like I've gone on the road a show or two, but like this is my first time like actually featuring having to do 30 fucking minutes.
Damn.
Jerry,
Minimum.
let me start out by saying Jerry, when he hit me up, he was
Yeah.
like, "Hey, you want to go? It's like 4 days, and you're gonna feature for me, but it's like 15 to 20 minutes."
I didn't say
I didn't really
15,
say.
20.
He
I said
didn't really
20 to
say.
25.
I assumed it was like 20 minutes.
I
all
said
right?
20 to 25.
And then he starts saying 20 to 25. I think like, okay, so as long as I got like 22, I could stretch it, whatever. I'm like, still the weekend comes. I'm like, he's saying 25. I think I could get there, right?
love
So
it.
we sit down, and then Jerry's like, he introduced me to the owner, which was just cool as fuck. And he's like, so what time are we doing? So he points at the host. He's like, you're doing 10. And then he points at me. He's like, you're doing 30. And I fucking didn't hear anything else because all I heard was 30 over and over in my head. And this is like 10 minutes before the show's about to start.
That's hilarious.
And I'm like, well, good thing I prepared for 35.
I'm
fucking ready.
I just said the fuck up. Oh my God,
No,
dude.
but I was like, I'm just going to do every single joke I have and just keep going till I can't go, right? So then the first show comes, and I'm fucking going, fool. It's going good. It's
You got
going good.
lucky that our first show was Thursday, and it was a hot-ass crowd.
It was a dope crowd, fool. They were like laughing
Yeah.
at as soon as the host
Yeah.
and the host that we had.
Because Thursday could
Shout
be
out to
hit and
Anthony.
miss.
He was like, he hyped them the fuck up.
Yeah.
He like danced a little bit, sang a little bit,
Yeah.
like just hyping them up. So when I
He's a
came
good
up,
host.
yeah, it was good to go. And I was like, hell yeah. So I just rode that wave and I just kept going. And then I didn't see the light because he said, I'll give you a 5-minute light. And I was
Yeah.
like, fuck, I'm running out of jokes.
And he didn't light him. Yeah, he never light him.
No. On Thursday, he lit me.
Oh, he did?
So
Okay.
Friday, he didn't lit me because he probably wanted his minutes back. So then, so he lights me as I'm doing the last joke and I try to stretch it.
5-minute
And
light.
I did like 26 or 27 minutes.
Yeah. Because he
But
gave him
he-
a 5-minute light, and he got
but
it
it
like
was
2 minutes
like-
later.
But it was like a really good,
Yeah.
like 26. So he didn't trip. Even after the show, he never even mentioned it. He was like, good job. Good stuff.
Nah, he wouldn't trip on that, especially on the first show. He wouldn't trip, like especially
Yeah.
being the first show.
He didn't trip. And then the next day, he never lit me. And I was like, how the fuck is this not 25? What the fuck? I'm running out of jokes. He never lit me. I'm getting off stage. I'm like,
Yeah.
I guess I only did 24. And then he
He lit
forgot
him
to
at
light
30.
me. And I
Yeah.
did like 32.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
dude.
after like just the like the stress of having to do that, or like, wanting to do that, that was like a lot.
Well,
Like,
what you're
that
saying
got
is,
me tired out.
So what you're saying is like, it reminds me when I started featuring and stuff, and like, you're not as a comic, like you get thrown in situations where you're not used to it. You just have to ride the wave, and that's what happens a lot when you're on the road. When you're on the road, dude, things will come up, and you're just gotta like figure it out. Like, oh shit, and you're on your own, and no one's there to like hold your hand and walk you through it. So you're just kind of like, oh fuck, like here in LA. It's different where we all kind of like help each other out and this and that.
Coddled too.
Yeah, we're like you know what I mean. The shows are more like helpful where if we have a question, I'll just do that, or like we need 30 minutes and I'd have another comic, so just do 10 and then over there when you're on the road, it's like it's you. So figure it out. If something happens, you gotta fucking roll with the punches. Mm-hmm. Like if the fucking manager says like, "Yo, you know what? I want like
stretch it."
The thing is,
I need you to stretch it. Yeah. And you're like,
the thing is too, when you're normally doing it, you're like, haven't been doing that long. I've been doing it for a while now, so I should have been doing this a while before. So I felt like I was prepared for it, and then the fact that I'm always like going before you or either one of you two, like. I feel comfortable that like I'm gonna do fine because I know you guys' comedy. I know that like my jokes will do fine. You know what I mean? With your guys' crowd, and also like you guys helped me out a shitload. Like that night, I told you what happened, both of you guys, and you guys told me to switch that joke to the end.
Yeah, we just kind of like helped you out.
Switched up my joke.
We've all been there. We all know the little tricks of like how to like stretch time.
And that shit added like 5 minutes. Yeah. Just switching that joke to the end. Yeah. And then me and Jerry were like talking every day, and he'd be like, "Oh, you should say that." Or like we were having a conversation, he's like, use that tomorrow. And then like that added like 3 jokes that added like a few minutes too.
All right. So that being said, like what was your point of view? This is interesting to me. What was your point of view of like how was Jerry on the road? how is the Jerry G on the road, bro?
Very thirsty. No,
no.
Nah, the greatest part of the trip, and I don't know if you know this because you said that we didn't share a room.
Oh, he didn't share a room?
He got me my own room.
Smart man.
No, got me my own room.
Got his own room.
Oh, he got me my own room.
All right. Yeah. Because Jerry's also very picky.
Shout out to the fucking El Paso comic strip, dude.
You got your
he
own
fucking
room?
got my. I think he got my info now for tax purposes, but I was thinking that he got my info.
For like,
yo, I need your information. He's like, oh, sweet, let's get booked more. See you tax.
He's all social security number. I was like, oh shit, this is not what I thought. No, but he said obviously he's gonna say that like. I'll see you in the future, but
saying, like, what was how was it like?
Jerry,
have you noticed that he's very lazy?
Jerry's just like
talk about his laziness. If we had a meter of Jerry's laziness when he's on the road, he goes to meet you and it goes.
I will say that we didn't do. Actually, we did a lot. I felt like everything, but Jerry was down to walk, and he didn't down, and I wasn't down to walk. Jerry wanted to walk home walk to Walmart.
Yeah, because what you don't understand is that he has to pay for the Uber rides, dog. And he's just like, yo, I'm not gonna be keep.
No, we had a fucking shuttle, and this was like the shuttle broke down. He's like, let's just walk. I was like, yeah, you're right. I was like, let's just get Uber. He's like, no, let's just walk.
Jerry
G and walked back.
When Jerry G goes on the road, and he goes to your town, and you guys want to be like, yo, I want to treat Jerry somewhere nice. What does he like to do? Maybe if I treat him to like a basketball game. No, this is what he wants to do, right? I'll tell you what Jerry wants to do. He wants to go to a mall.
Yeah, we went to the mall. Yes. We went to the mall. Yes.
The mall.
I need to hit
depending on how rushed he was, he might need a haircut, so he might want to look for a cool barber shop.
2-hour haircut. The lady fucking spent an hour on his hair.
Yeah. That's Jerry G.
Oh my God.
G's mall.
Yes, fucking dead on. Okay, what else?
And a nice quick meal.
Olive Garden in El Paso. Who goes to Olive Garden in El Paso?
Jerry G does.
Whataburger, dog.
Jerry G does.
Oh, I tried Whataburger for the first time.
Disgusting.
It's
overrated.
It's gross, right?
It's good, but it's like it ain't no fucking In and Out. The ketchup fucking brought it up from a C minus to a B. But that ketchup is bomb as shit. That jalapeno.
You know what
ketchup?
it is? Whataburger. It's honestly, it's just to me, it feels like it's a lazy burger. It's just lazy. It's good, but it's a plain lazy burger. It's a quick, there's no like.
They should just put it in a foil wrapper.
To me, In-N-Out food, and we keep going back and forth to it, but it has a little bit of a gourmet to it with the lettuce and the spread.
It feels like you're eating a healthy burger.
Everything is the same.
It feels a lot more healthy. It tastes a lot
fresh.
more
Fresh.
Yeah.
Whataburger just feels like a fast food junk. Like it's just it's
damn junk. Fuck.
I still think that if we're going with fast food, because I don't look at In-N-Out as fast food as much. But
I agree, dog.
That's true.
If I look at fast food, like I would put Whataburger in the bottom because honestly, I think a Whopper tastes better than Whataburger to me.
I wouldn't say Whopper.
A
not
Whopper
better.
is disgusting, fool.
I don't like a Whopper.
Whopper's like a torta ahogada, way. Like, it's like disgusting. It's
onion and
wet,
the
it's
mayonnaise,
soggy.
ugh.
Oh, the
What
meat
kind
tastes
of-
like microwave, bro.
what kind of-
shredded ass lettuce? Fool, they just sucking. Ugh, this disgust. Everything about a Whopper, the mayo, bro. Who puts mayo on a burger, dog? Everything about a Whopper is the most disgusting thing in the world.
First of all,
fool.
dude, I'm gonna let that shit
Ugh.
slide because there's a real war going on. And I don't want to start a
Motherfucker.
war in this bitch.
Yeah.
All right, dude.
That's funny.
Because you're pissing me
I know,
off
yeah.
right
I know we're in a war right now, but there's nothing worse than a Whopper.
You fucking jerk, dude. Whoppers are the best, bro. Watch your fucking
Whopper is like the
Disgusting,
bottom
fool.
of the barrel for me, but I'll have a Whopper though. I like Whoppers, but it's like the last. I'd rather have a fucking Western bacon cheeseburger.
Yeah, Carl's Jr. Superstar feels better, dog.
Get the
Whataburger
fuck
is
outta
not
here.
Whataburger is not better than Carl's
No,
Jr.
fool.
It's better than Burger King to me. It's not better than McDonald's.
Wait, it's
McDonald's
bigger
is the
than Burger
best.
King to you? Whopper is Burger King, fool.
That's what I'm saying. No. The Whataburger isn't better than Burger King to me.
Yeah, no, it's not better.
Because the Whataburger, I liked it. I'm not gonna say it was a bad burger. I liked it. I ate it. I was hungry. It was delicious. But it ain't but In-N-Out's like fucking the holy grail of burgers. Like,
I don't get why people hate
In-N-Out
on it so
is
much.
not only better than Whataburger,
It makes
it's
no
better than
sense, fool.
anything.
Like, there's nothing wrong with the burger.
Well, can I tell you something
yeah.
about?
How can they hate?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something about Texas diet though? Look
Big.
at Texas's food.
Big.
Texas's food is like it's very greasy.
Yeah, they want
It's very greasy.
large
it's
amounts,
Very like we're
proportion.
used to like right here. Californians, even though look at Jerry G. Look at Jerry G. All right.
This is fat
This guy,
for California.
Hold on. Not only that, but like this guy, he eats fucking junk food and shit like that. And he still has a salad like at least twice a week. Yeah, okay, that's California. Texas, I don't think they believe in salads.
Nope.
They're just like, get that shit out of there. They like meat. They like, look at their diet. It's fucking crazy. Like, I go over there in the Tex-Mex, like, se pasan de vergas with the portions. I'm like, yo, dude, like, I just feel like their foods are very, like, greasy. So, Whataburger is just, like, they don't even notice the grease. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, yeah, it's like a burger. But then when they go to have In-N-Out, they're like, what the fuck is this? Kind of
I get what you're saying.
lettuce.
It's too fresh.
It's too fresh, and they're not used to it.
It's too
and
fresh.
to them, it tastes
And
a
the
little
proportion's
off.
smaller. It's not that big. Like,
Yeah, so-
you look at it and it doesn't look that big.
So
Yeah,
to
you
them,
know
and then
this.
the spread and the flavors are probably like, yo, what the fuck is this? It's like,
Is there anybody that you've met from Texas that admits? Because Anthony admitted, the host, he admitted that In-N-Out ain't. I mean, Whataburger ain't shit compared to In-N-Out.
No, they low
then
key
nobody
do
else
it.
did
They
it.
low key like Israel. They know what's up. For those guys in San Antonio, they low key whisper
does
like,
Chingo say?
hey, In-N-Out is better. For like that. Don't tell them.
Chingo's a Whataburger guy.
I'm
just
sure he
curious, I don't
is.
know why.
I'm sure he is.
I don't know. He might be a fucking just a patty and a cheese American style kind of guy now. That's all, motherfucker. It's
Yeah.
American.
Chingo's just American pie. good,
Yeah,
old,
but
good old American pie.
I think he's more of a, just give me a goddamn steak. That's what I would do. I'll do a fucking steak.
He's like the
homie.
biggest Texas guy I could think of that we know.
But you know what I mean? I just think, again, their diet. That's all. I'm comparing like how they eat their foods to like, because when we go to Texas and we try their foods, it's like, oh, we gotta. I get diarrhea every fucking time.
Okay, also the
I
Mexican
just get like,
food,
ugh.
it's good, but I like our Mexican food better.
Yeah, we went to an American.
that's 'cause I'm used to it.
Tex-Mex.
We went to a Mexican restaurant, but I don't think it was like a really good Mexican restaurant. That's what it
Oh,
was.
I got you.
Because it didn't look very like busy.
So one day we were about to have they were gonna take us to this dope spot.
Mm.
That was the only day I was like, oh. And
Strip
I had
club?
told it because they looked at me sideways when I asked for a
The strip
I
club?
asked for an iced coffee at the fucking cafe, and they looked at me like the señora looked at me like I was crazy. And then
Well, I think
dude-
it was the mustache she was staring at.
and then
I don't think.
and
it
then
was the
Josh
fucking-
said that he would take me to go because I brought up avocado toast. I was like, "Where's the avocado toast?" And he laughed.
Oh, God.
So the next day he was gonna take us to this dope spot,
Like a
and the
trendy
wait
spot.
was 40 minutes, and Jerry was like, "Nah." So you're right about the.
No, he doesn't.
And
yeah,
I think Josh was trying to pay. I was like, no, we're paid. But Jerry was like, he's not trying to wait. So I was like, fine. So we went across the street. It was good food. But yeah, Jerry didn't want to
Yeah,
have
for
the
being on the
nice-
road and trying new things at a town, you would think he'll be like, fuck it. He's the king of like 40 minutes. Fuck that. Mira, güey, aquí hay un pinche McDonald's, güey. Chinga su
Yeah.
madre, güey. Un panecito, un
I didn't
cafecito.
I didn't
that's
object to
it,
Olive Garden
dog.
because they have this bomb ass tortellinis that I just discovered at Olive Garden. If you go,
Yeah,
there's this
they're
chicken
alright.
tortellinis that are stuffed and they were bomb as fuck.
No, but
So I
Olive
didn't
Garden was
object.
because we were starving and it was the closest
and it was
one
in and
there,
out, and
fool.
we were stranded
Yeah.
at the fucking mall
Yeah.
because the fucking shuttle
see
broke
that.
down, so we were gonna walk back. But the thing that I like is that he's very simple. Like you don't have to be nowhere. You don't have to. It's all what you want to do. If you want to go, you can go. If you don't, you don't.
Jerry's
He
all
wasn't
about,
knocking at my door
let's
at
hit-
fucking
yeah.
8 a.m.
Jerry's
talking
the-
about let's write jokes.
No,
You know, like
no,
he wasn't
Jerry-
making
Jerry's
me.
the,
You know, so I was like,
let's
hell
hang-
yeah.
Let's hang out for 2 hours and let's take a nap.
Yes.
Let's
I love
wake
that.
up. If we want to go have a little quick little bite, we'll do it, and then let's go take another nap. Let's watch Discovery Channel and just history or something.
It felt like we always had shit to do, but like he didn't make me go with him to the radio. Any other comic would have been like, "You're fucking coming with me."
That was
Would have been
painful.
like, "No, if I gotta wake up at 6,
If I
you
were
gotta
you-
fucking wake up at 6." He was like, "You don't have to." Come
Yeah,
outside."
but if I were you, I
Great.
would have went.
Yeah.
I would have went to know what you're gonna have to do.
We had a
with
long
when
night
you
the
go.
night before,
No,
that's all.
That's
you're
what
right.
I would. I hate would go, but I would go with
I
them
know.
just to
I
see,
wanted
like,
to go,
because
but-
when I get there, I want to know what the fuck I gotta talk about. Because then you like you're gonna be stuck.
That's right. I fucked up in that part. But that's the only night that we stayed out late. What did we do the night before?
We did the Batman, fool.
Oh yeah, we went to go see fucking Batman the first night, and we didn't get back to the room till like 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
and
fool.
before I was like, "Yeah, I'll go. I want to go. Fuck yeah!" And then I was
Yeah.
like, "Hit me up in the morning. I'll
Yeah,
tell
they
you." He
picked me up
never
at
even hit me.
6:30 in the
He never
morning.
even hit me up.
Man, you guys are brave to do that, and especially in El Paso.
What, to go to movie theater?
What? Mass shooters or
There
what
was
talking about, fool?
I know he showed me the Walmart. And I
There
was
was,
like,
we
there
went
was
to the
there was
Walmart.
an active shooter over there. I don't trust no fucking.
We went to the Walmart where there was a mass shooting at.
I know.
Yeah, that's
That shit
it.
is
It was right
creepy,
there.
huh?
Yeah, yeah.
I know.
It is a
man.
little creepy walking around.
I was like, yeah, I could have known without. I could have done without knowing that. You know?
Yeah,
I
it's
would've been
weird. It's
fine
got a
without
weird
you telling me
vibe,
that,
right?
Jerry?
You know what's the weirdest thing about El Paso is the fucking Juarez right next door. You're like,
Yeah,
God, that
Juarez.
shit is creepy.
Fool.
We got to
It's
see
literally-
people playing and living their
literally-
life.
it's
Yeah.
I was like, hey, what part of El Paso is that? They were like, no, that's fucking Juarez. I was
Yeah.
like, bro, it's like down the street,
Yeah.
and it's like all lit up.
And the
Like, it's
airport is
supposed to
so
be
weird how it's so small. You're like,
El Paso
They,
Airport
we
is
saw
in-
we saw
charter
fucking,
airport.
we
What
saw
is it?
fools playing soccer in the dirt,
Yeah.
like fucking the Middle East.
Yeah, cause we drove by it and we just like slowed down and there's like a fence and you see there's on the other side of the fence hay un parque
Oh.
y están jugando fútbol,
In the
güey.
dirt. All you see is
Dirt,
dust,
fool, like
fool.
Saudi Arabia, dog. Look like fucking.
Saudi Arabia.
It's
And
crazy.
fool,
It looked
and
like
then-
a scene from Sicario.
You know what tripped me out? They have a new freeway that they just built, and the freeway goes over the border
Yeah.
into Mexico, and it comes
It
back.
loops like this. Yeah, like it goes like this. Like that. And so when it goes this one, it's right here. It's Mexico, and it comes back.
And the
like
fools
that.
are playing soccer under it.
I'm like,
it's
what kind of disrespectful overpass is that? Dog? That's
dude, what
fucked
the-
up.
Imagine
fool.
if Mexico did that shit.
Imagine,
Yeah, fool, what the fuck? That's crazy. It's
Yeah, fool. It went, and not just barely. It went over like at least like 30 feet. Like
It loops. Yeah,
fucking loops. Like you can like see. I don't know. It just goes.
it's an
around.
overpass. It's a freeway overpass, and
You
it
know how
goes
they have
into
the
How
highway?
did you get a
Mexico.
fucking a car crash? Where did this happen? Mexico, I think.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. Last time I checked. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah,
You did a
fool.
lot then.
yeah,
more
because,
than I know about.
yeah,
you,
because we
dude.
got lucky with that fool Josh. It's
Oh
some
no, because
fucking
this
dude.
the homie Josh,
Yeah.
Israel's brother.
He's like
he
a
was
big
like
fan and
taking us
shit.
where we wanted.
He's
Yeah,
like a huge fan and shit. He's all excited and he came down and he was taking us everywhere, fool.
yeah. Fool, that fool was like picking us up. So he wanted to take. He's down to take us to Mexico too. But I was like, nah, we're good. We're good. He had like a pass. He took us to the outlets. I bought some skinny jeans,
Of course.
and then Jerry bought some fucking pink sweaters or something.
Have you
I don't
noticed
know.
that when you talk? Have you noticed
some
that?
pink hoodies?
Have you noticed that when you talk to Jerry, you try to have like a conversation with him? He's very short. He's like, yeah. Yeah, fool. Así es, güey. Yeah, fool. Está cabrón, güey. That's life, fool.
He's always
Oh, yeah.
texting
Yeah,
he's
fool.
texting someone. I don't know what he's texting.
No, it's like this. Like,
the kids are.
yeah, he goes like, yes, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then he'll talk to you. And this is the thing about Jerry. He'll talk. If he gets a call coming in, he doesn't like cut you off. Oh, shit, hold on. Let me get this call. Like, you know, a normal person would. This is what he does. Yeah, I see. Yeah. That's how it is. And you're in the middle of it. Yeah, and then, Bueno, hey. Yeah. And you're like, hey. Yeah, I already told you. I
No,
did.
no.
I did.
Hold that
Yo, I'm
thought,
not
Christian.
doing nothing. What are you doing?
yeah.
Nothing.
I'm
so
free
bored.
that day. Let's do it. I'm free that day. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. A birthday
No,
party?
he's like-
Let's do it.
No,
Let's do it.
about the
Let's do it.
conversation right there. He's like, I'm so bored right now. I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Good thing you called. I'm
Yeah,
so
yeah.
fucking bored.
What am I doing?
Oh, this trip sucks.
Not a goddamn thing. I'm so fucking bored right now.
This trip fucking sucks.
Yeah, I'll take that call from Mexico. Let's do it. Call that annoying ass cousin back.
Oh, you know what? Well, we saw Joe Coy at the mall.
Oh, yeah,
Did you
yeah.
guys really? Yeah.
That was a
I
trip.
remember you guys telling me something.
That was a trip, fool.
We saw Joe Coy at the mall, and then some people didn't believe us. But anyways,
But what did you
besides the
tell
point,
him?
we'll tell you about that later. But huh?
What'd you tell him?
Fucking Jerry was I walk in and Jerry's like, I see, because Jerry's like, Joe Coy's here. And I was like, I'm on my way. Because he had to go to Macy's.
Oh, you guys.
And I was like at Forever 21. It should have been the opposite. But I go in and I hear all this commotion and I see Jerry in the sushi section like this. Yeah. He's all nervous. Yeah.
You look at him like, he's just like, where is it? He's like,
yeah, it was funny because you walk in, you could see like you could see the whole Macy's, so you see them right there and then Jerry over there just watching him like with his hand in his pocket, but he was waiting for shoes. That's why I was like, why are you waiting right here like this? All weird. He was like, oh, I got some shoes. He bought some construction shoes, some fake
so you guys
construction
didn't approach
shoes. No, we didn't. He's like, should we go over there? I was like, I don't know. He was like, I kind of know him. And then he like told me how they met, and I was like, fool, he'll remember you. Let's just go. And then I don't know why we were so scared. Fool, we left him like twice.
Yeah.
And then finally I was like, fool, just go. Look it, because I think he was like trying clothes on.
He was
and
trying on
at
clothes,
one point he came
fool.
out with no shirt, and he was like
Yeah.
doing push-ups.
Yeah, he was
He
being
came out
like
with no
silly,
shirt?
dog.
Yeah, like he was trying on clothes. He was being like playing the part. I
Yeah.
think they were videotaping, so he was like being loud. I was like, are they filming? So he was just being like very loud and like wanted like I don't know if he was like trying to get attention or like.
Well, there was like
whatever they're
nobody in the
recording.
mall. It was Friday morning. It was like 11.
He just was way
No había
hyped up.
nadie, güey.
He was having
And
a
then
good
he had
time.
his entourage, his son, and then he was just being like loud, fool. He was just like being like, he would put on a clothes, salía sin camisa, way. You come out all topless, like, like fucking looking all hot and shit, and then just fucking listen, that he'll go back, he'll grab like clothes, bring it in, he'll like try and model it and shit like that. And so that's why I didn't want to interrupt. I didn't want to interrupt that. Like I don't want to walk into that, fool. So I waited until like he chilled a little bit, and finally did. He's like looking through clothes. He's finally looking through clothes, and I went up to him and shit. We went up to him.
And then he turns around. And he's like, he just turned around like we kind of like started. He was like, and he said, "Cool glasses" to Jerry. Like, oh, I like your glasses.
Yeah,
and then he looked at me and he was like, even cooler glasses. And then we're like, and then I think Jerry was like, yeah, he doesn't recognize us. He was like, hey, we're actually like here in town doing the comedy club. He's like, comedy? He didn't know the comedy club. We thought he was gonna be like, oh shit, yeah, fuck yeah, we'll go. And then he'd never been there. He never been.
No, he never performed there.
what?
Yeah, for us a trip. You know, Joey Coy blew up fast, fool. Like he went up from clubs to like fucking theaters fast,
That's
fool.
not true.
He didn't do like a lot of that circuit shit, fool. He did
Yeah,
the improvs.
Yeah, no, he did though.
He didn't do. He said he never did. He never did it, fool.
Well, he said he never did that club.
That's why
Yeah.
I'm
Me too.
that
I thought
doesn't
for
sound
sure
right.
he had done
Because
it.
he's been in the game for a very long time, where he was like he was known to
Like
like
a middle?
work the road a lot.
Yeah.
That's weird.
But I think was he working like bigger clubs a lot in the road?
I
Like,
don't know. It don't matter. But that's
well,
that's
anyways, he
weird.
said he didn't know, and then at one point though, it sounded like he wanted to go because he was like, "When's your second show?" And he even told the guy like, "Can we make it to the second show
Oh, yeah.
that night?" Like
And
he
the
was gonna
guy-
show up.
They were whispering, "Do you think we can make it with this show? The guy with the weird glasses and the weird mustache." He's like, "Fuck these losers."
That's right. Why they said like, "Oh no, we can't
You're
make it."
doing arenas.
Yeah. No, it'd be funny how if his openers would remind him and be like, Joey Coy, don't forget, you have a guest spot at 10 o'clock at the comic strip. Don't forget, you gotta at the arena show, fool. Don't forget, Joe. We gotta leave. Yeah. Nah, but he like, Joe playing the part, Joe, just being him. He's like, oh yeah, man, I would love to come check you guys out, but we had no second show that night. Like,
I think he would have came,
man.
bro, because he just wants to be out. Like,
Yeah, he's just, like, being
because they
silly
said
like
that he
that.
went to some other spot and he was like hanging.
Oh, he
out,
went
like,
out to some random club just to DJ.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
he wants to be like out and like 'cause he wants
After his
content.
show. Yeah.
He wants content. So that would have been dope if he showed up to our club. I pictured it like I'm on stage. I'm killing it. He's like,
I mean,
hey,
I mean,
meet
And they're like,
this guy. Come with me.
before we bring up your headliner, we got a special guest in the house. I'm like, what the fuck? Damn,
bumps Jerry.
He bumps Jerry like a motherfucker.
And
And
now
then after he gets off, he's like, fool, I really like you. Come with me. I leave Jerry. I
That
go on
fool's
the
doing
road.
fucking big, so killing it, and he's just like, wait, how much time? Oh, I've been here for an hour and a half.
yeah.
Guys.
All right, guys, let's bring up your headliner. Let's bring up your
In the
headliner.
back laying down, going like this.
Jerry's like, spaghetti. Spaghetti.
But he was cool, dog. You know what it is.
Nah,
what
he
it
was
is.
really cool.
Yeah.
He was like, just, a fucking typical rock star fucking guy.
Yep.
And doing
I
push-ups
mean, if that
and
was you,
stuff.
wouldn't you be doing weird
Hell
shit?
yeah. No.
Weird shit would
He
you
was
be
like,
doing?
I think he was like recording a vlog, so he's like,
I don't think
acting
you would be doing that at all.
Not now, but if I was,
I think if you were like if you get to like a status like that, Christian, I just think it would be a lot of family shit. He'd
Yeah.
just be with this kid in the walker and shit. Hey, what's up, guys? People like, hey, let me take a picture of those goofy ass fucking glasses. Sure. Just like right there.
That's true.
You
Like you'd
kids
catch
would
me
be
like
there.
Christian, and then it'd be like me pushing a stroller, pictures out on. Yeah, that's true. But
You would do the typical fucking baby hanging from your like
Stomach.
couch from like.
I do feel like now.
you know
if I
you
were to
would
make-
catch Christian getting punked by his wife. Like, dude, I saw Christian. I was gonna say what's up to him, but he was gonna yell
He
at
was
my wife.
yelled at.
Christian, we're late.
Christian, look at his face. Yeah.
Shout out to Crystal, man. When is she popping, fool?
July
Ooh,
1st.
July
So we're in it
1st.
6 months pregnant right now.
Are you guys gonna go for another one?
Hell, motherfucking no.
No way?
No.
How are you gonna try
Never-
getting a boy?
Never again. No. Maybe if I fucking make it. Like no, I can't. Like
That's what I say. If I get
financially,
famous, fool, I'll have another one, dog. That's the only way I'll have another one. Fool.
I don't even want to be
where
famous.
someone else
I
can
just
take
want
care
money.
of them. You know,
If
When
I could
someone
just
else can watch
afford
them.
another one, if we could afford another one, yeah, I'll have another one. But
Why
that
would
means
you
Chris
have
has to
another
quit
one? For what?
If I'm famous enough, I don't give a
For
fuck.
what? If you're not
because he
even
wants to
gonna
have
take
more
care of it.
kids. Because
Yeah, 'cause-
he pictures himself with a lot of kids.
Yeah, a lot of
Like
kids.
how many do you want? At least 2, no 3.
I don't know.
You
dude.
better
I
get
wanted,
at it.
I wanted 3, but yeah, now it's like I don't even.
What do you mean?
That's
you're
not even in
you're
my
a guy,
head.
dude. You're a guy. You can be 40 and have kids. Like
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know what. the
your
fuck I
chick's
want.
still young enough too. So
I don't know what I want. I don't even know if I want kids anymore.
relax.
say
You're
that,
Mexican. You fucking
I
for
don't
sure want
I
kids.
really- I like. I
Everybody says that
care
just
less
because.
for
Ooh,
kids right now. I'm just trying to like.
I get what you're saying, but in your
I'm just
throughout
trying
your
to-
life, what have you
I'm
always
trying to-
pictured? What have you always pictured throughout your life when you were a kid, when you were growing up, when you came out to LA? Did you picture
When I was a
future
kid,
with the
I
kids?
thought when I was a kid, I used to say, "Man, I'm gonna do stand up and I'm gonna be famous by the time I'm like 23. Then I'm gonna be a legend by the time I'm 28, and then I'm gonna have
Retire.
Settle down.
I'm gonna have like millions of dollars. Honestly thought I was gonna have $1 million by the time I was 25. That was like the goal. I was like, by the time I'm 25, I'm gonna have $1 million.
what happened?
What happened?
Yeah,
life.
I made the wrong friends. That's what happened.
got the wrong roommate.
If I would have known, man, I should have been friends with the different guys in the comedy store.
Yeah.
God damn
Yeah,
it!
yeah. I should have.
I
Yeah, yeah.
made the
No, you
wrong
should have made
fucking-
friends at this
Yeah,
comedy.
I should have roommate with Jesus Trejo, fool.
Yeah, dude.
Picked the wrong
Fuck,
Jesus.
I picked
He's
the
I
wrong
had a
friend.
dream that I should be with the Jesus.
I
Wrong
shoulda-
Jesus.
I should have stick with opening up for Gerard Carmichael. God
Yeah,
damn it! What did
yeah.
I think? What was I thinking? I made the wrong group of friends, but hey, I'm happy here in HP. In a living room,
great, life's
hated
great,
by
man.
Jerry and his kids. And,
Yeah, I got $1 million,
You are
but
Jerry's
in
kids.
debt.
I said you are one of Jerry's kids now.
yeah, for
much,
reals, dude. For reals, dude. But yeah,
But nah, overall, I loved it. Had fun. Can't wait to get on the road again. And I'm just happy that I was able to do that. I feel like I was able to do that a long time ago, but I never pushed myself to do 30. Like on a serious note, I didn't know I could do 30.
Yeah,
And now I feel like I
you
could do
gotta
40.
keep pushing yourself.
Now I
man.
feel like I could do 40 because there's a few jokes I didn't do. No, like I could. I'm not saying like
Nah, you
people are
got
gonna
to
book
30
me to
easily,
40.
fool. You got to 30
Like it was
easily.
pretty
Yeah,
easy
yeah.
to get there, and I didn't do all my jokes.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And I have like new jokes that I didn't even do
the
that I
thing.
feel like aren't ready.
I gotta get this my son.
Oh, your favorite son, it
shit.
says.
Oh shit! Which one is that?
I don't know what's his fucking favorite song. Well, at least it looked like you guys had fun. It looked like you
Now I
guys.
can say what I really think.
Yeah,
Jerry
dude,
is
this-
horrible on
He's
the
a
road.
terrible fucking guy,
He's
dude.
the worst. This guy
This
sleeps
guy.
in till 2.
Uh huh.
I'm just waiting around, seeing what we're getting. No, I'm just playing. But
Fucking
no, he
drinks.
he's very
constantly.
easy because he doesn't want to do much. So it's just like it's on your own time. Other people, they're like, let's wake up at this time. You gotta go on this.
Well, that's
do
me.
that.
That's
go
me.
do my fucking.
So that's me. If you roll with me, and you open up for me, if I headline, dude. Oh God! I notice that people don't like. I tell them, "Hey, you want to do the roll with me?" They're like, "Oh, no, I'm good. I got a
What do you do?
gig." I wake up early. I go have breakfast.
I would have been down with that.
I like to have breakfast. I like to and I'm big on food, so I like to go have breakfast, something simple. But then I'm looking for a dope food spot. Like, what is the
That's
dopest
what-
spot here in town? How long is it? 2 hours, and the wait is another hour and a half. I'll do it because I'm not gonna be here again. I don't know
That's
when I'm
one
gonna be
thing I
here
did
again.
wanna do.
So I want to go do that. And then, what are you guys famous for? What's cool here? I'm gonna go try.
Oh, we
see
went to
that.
this. We went to
I'ma
that
go try
bar,
to do that.
Rosa's Cantina.
Ooh.
You know that bar? That
Yeah.
the
It's a touristy
from that
place.
song. We went to that bar only because Josh took us. But we
So
went to that bar.
Jerry.
Oh, we went to Ojos Locos.
I think Jerry did more than he'd ever done in
Yeah,
any
yeah, yeah.
fucking
Yeah, that's what
thing.
it sounds like. Because when I was in Chicago, I already said this 1,000 times. When I was in Chicago, I got so mad that he did not want to go. And I wanted to
That
go
was his
eat.
first time,
I wanted
huh?
to go eat at the fucking Illuminati's or whatever it's called. And this was like 40 fucking... Fool! It's una pinche pizza, way. It's a fucking slice, dog. It's a fucking... Fool, it's fucking gross, dog. Neta, way. I'm not gonna
He
lie,
already
fool.
had it?
It's fucking gross.
Oh, I was going to say, you already had it.
And I'm like, all right, well, what do I do? What do you want to eat? He's like, right here, fool.
There's
This is
no
here.
spot right there.
It honestly, fool, when I walked in,
There's a hole in the wall.
it felt like, honestly, dude, it felt like I was at 7-Eleven
Yeah.
and I was getting in off of one of those, like, rotisserie fucking heat, like, lamp. And I'm like, and then they
And
all,
Jerry was excited, huh?
Chingo and Jerry got one. And I'm like, oh,
He
okay,
convinced
I'll get
Chingo too?
I'll get the slice. Yeah.
You convinced
But
Chingo?
Chingo got it like a little baby slice. He got a baby slice, and I wanted the deep dish. And they were like, and I told them, because I was like, nah, I'm good, dog. And the guy's like, and they're like, come on, fool, just get something, fool. They have pizza, fool. And I'm like, nah, but I want a deep dish.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, oh, we have deep dish. Yeah, we have it. It's like, you
Chicago.
see?
Of course
They
we have deep
it.
dish.
They have deep dish. And I looked at him, I'm like, yeah, but I already peeped the deep dish, and it didn't look fucking appealing to
enough.
me. Yeah, and then I was like, all right, well, I'll get they put me on the spot. I'll get the deep dish.
Oh, because they're like, they
Yeah.
want, oh, you want a deep dish? Get the deep
Like
dish.
the deep dish.
Yeah, not their deep dish.
Now they're like, yeah, but now I'm being difficult, and then we're gonna go back, and we're not gonna go eat there no more. So I'm like I just all right, I'll just
now
try it.
Jesus is not getting booked because he's difficult.
Difficult, yes, exactly.
Jerry planned that whole thing.
Jay planned it all
made you
out, dude.
difficult.
And then that's so funny. And then we went there. One thing I did like though for Chicago was the Chicago hot dogs, the Italian sausages.
Yeah.
No, Jerry did tell me. I don't know if you could talk about that. You guys went to the one bomb ass spot, and then they wanted to go the next day, and you're like, "Fuck with this! It's so expensive." When he went to El
In
Paso,
I don't know if you were there for that. We went to some Mexican restaurant in El Paso one time with Chingo. Some fan, basically, a fan of mine, like of ours, basically reached out to me because I'm easier to get a hold of. She DM me. She's like, "Hey,
you're accessible.
yeah, I'm accessible." So she's like, "Hey, I see that you and Chingo are in town. Come to our restaurant, and we'll fucking hook you guys up."
Yeah, for sure.
And afterwards,
Right.
we'll go to a Trump rally. And
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Let's do it. So we looked at the restaurant, Mexican cuisine, right? We go to the Mexican restaurant. It's a brand new restaurant. They had just opened for like a year.
Cuisine.
Cuisine, dog. Chingon, way. That shit was fucking badass, fool. We didn't even look at the prices because everything was on the house. So we started ordering all
Yes.
kinds of shit. We started ordering all kinds of stuff.
They told you it's on the house.
Yeah, they're like, go ahead,
Oh,
order what you
fuck.
guys want. We started ordering everything, fool. And it was bomb, bro. The food was amazing, dog. And so,
So that's
it
it,
was
right?
so
Yeah.
good that we left. And then Marisol and Chingo were like, let's go back to that place again. Hit up that girl again. Hit her up. Tell her that we're going to come back. Let's see if they hook it up again, kind of shit. And I'm just like, I guess, all right. So I hit her up. Hey, we're going to come back again. They really loved it. Like, Chingo and her really liked it. We're going to come back again. She's like, okay, come back. So we come back, but the second time was not free, dog. And so we're ordering all kinds of shit again, you know? And the fucking bill came, dude. It was like $200, bro. I remember because I threw in $50. Julian was there. Some other opener was there. And he wasn't even eating. He just threw in money too because he like saw them. It was like awkward. So we all like started throwing in money on this fucking thing. And but the place is dope. So the place is so good now that like it came out on TV and it got voted, it got awards. And all because they make their own tortillas right there and then, but not like just any tortilla. They make those tortillas that are like purple and like you know that brown corn, that like black corn. Anyways, they're like I recommend it for the place.
I only like my
had
corn
shrimp
white.
tacos,
My
fish
tortilla's
tacos, birria, like la birria recién hecha, güey. It's dope, fool. It was badass, but it was just funny. I was telling them that story that we went back. I go, we're not gonna get this
I
shit for
think
free
that
again,
fucking
dog.
Sour Jerry,
Nos pasamos de verga, güey. La first time nos pasamos de verga, so they kind of like wanted to roll the dice again
What's the
and
name of the
shit.
place?
Yeah.
I forgot the name of the place. I can't think of it, fool.
So
I
yeah,
wanted
so
to-
we had
I
just
wanted to,
regular stuff.
you know what's funny is that like you're just reminding me of like when you go eat with somebody and you do the whole like, all right, well, we'll do half and half. Fuck it, like you know what I mean. And so I have a funny story about that. So I'm very picky with food, dog. I'm very picky, and so we went to go have sushi. Me, Stella, and Joe, and his group of friends.
Yeah.
So when I used to live with them, and they invited me, they're like, it was 4 people in total, and they were like, "Hey, you want to come have sushi?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm down." So they took me to the sushi spot. Food, sushi's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
And
Hell
so
yeah,
we're
it is.
fucking, so we're eating, dude, and then I'm like, so they're ordering a lot, and I'm like, no, I order mine. It's like my roll, and my roll, it's like the way I order it. It's like It's called the dynamite. I don't know if you guys ever had that, but it's like
I think I've heard of it.
What's in the
fucking thing,
dynamite?
right? It's got scallops. It's got the melted cheese on it, and it's got fucking everything is toasted on the side.
I have a gun, by the way.
Anyway, so I ordered that, and I'm waiting for my shit to come out, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get my shit. So then their shit started coming out, and they were like, oh, like, you know, have some, and I'm just like, oh, no, I'm good. And they're sharing, they're all eating off of each other, and I'm just like, no, I'm being respectful. That's your shit. And so my shit comes, and then right away everybody starts picking at it, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, they just start, you know, picking it.
But you share sushi.
So I didn't know that. I thought it was just like, yo, this is my shit. Let me have my shit. Y'all let y'all have your shit. Like, I didn't know we're sharing it. Like, nobody said, yo, hey, bro, by the way, we're sharing, bro. Like, I didn't know that. Nobody said that. So I'm like, on some, like, you know, when, like, como un perro, I'm just, like, eating it, fool, and then I hear the fucking, and I'm just like, motherfucker, I'm mad, and I'm like, I will fuck it then, you know what I mean? Like, now I know I'm never gonna come eat fucking sushi with these motherfuckers again. Fuck that. Because I only ate 2 of the little rolls. So, yeah, we had como like 8, and I only had 2. And I'm like, and Stella, oh, it's really good. And she kept going in. I'm like, you fucking bitch. And then they just
Can I offer you any of my shit?
So, man, so I'm like, all right, whatever. The bill comes. And they talking about 50-50, and then I remember Stella saying like all right, because you knew I was like a little cheap ass, like I would only pay for my shit. She's like, hey, 50-50, you fucking had some of all of ours, and I'm like, no,
did you?
No, that's what I was like. No, I did not. And it was one of those like when they're like, yes, you did. Shut up. Yes, you did. And I'm like, but I'm very like, no, I swear to God. Like the little boy cried wolf type of shit. I'm like, I swear.
That's why I
believe me.
my
Like,
own.
I swear to God, I did not have anybody. And they're like, shut up. Yes, he did. And Stella, you know, she's loud.
Yeah,
and like,
yeah.
she's like, yes, he did. Yes, he did. They're like, no, fuck that. You got to pay. And I paid $50 fucking for literally
pieces?
2 little pieces. Wait, I was so fucking mad. For I was like, quiet. And then I was so upset that I had to say something, fool. Usually I just let it go, and I was just like walking around. And she's like, why are you so quiet? Oh, you know why? Because I didn't fucking eat. I told her everything I said, and she was like, quiet. She's like, wait, you didn't have any? And I'm like, no. And then she starts laughing.
You didn't know this.
Oh my God, I'm sorry, this and that. And then I was just like, oh, fuck that, man. So they took me to In-N-Out, and they bought me whatever I want. I was like, all right, thank God.
I could totally.
When I was
that's
done
why
eating
Stella's
it,
so cool.
Yeah, when I was done eating it, they're all laughing about it. When I was done eating it, now, like, you know, I already ate, the humor's out, and I'm just like, sorry about that, guys. I just was very hungry.
And I'm broke.
Oh, they made me pay. Can you believe that, fool? That shit hurt my heart, dude. $50.
I can picture you not knowing like the fucking sushi etiquette.
I'm
that,
not
like, you're
good with
supposed
that shit,
to-
dude.
You're not supposed to share because Jesus, when I met him, he was very green. Like he had just moved to Cali. He didn't. I was like showing him shit that was like normal shit. And he was like, what is this?
A
This is a
michelada?
iced coffee?
What the fuck
Oh,
is
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
michelada?
This is a
fool?
latte.
Yeah.
Ice vanilla. He even texted me, "Hey,
Christian-
what was that thing that you that
Yeah,
you
yeah.
got me?" I was
Christian
like,
was
"It's an
a
ice
bougie
vanilla latte."
Well, ever since Christian moved to Silver Lake, he was a bougie bitch. So he was just like, "Oh, you want to get a nice vanilla latte?" And
This
I
was
was just
like 10 years
So
ago,
he would
though, but-
order for me, and I would just I didn't even know what coffee. You know,
I was
I
doing
don't know. All I know
backflips.
is fucking the Folgers. You hot water, you put the little powder, in, and that's all I know. This motherfucker goes to the coffee shop. He's like, "Hi, can I get a caramel ice latte?" And then I was like, "What do you want, sis?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Oh, sorry, he's new. He wants a little." And then it's like, "You order for me," and I'm just like,
That
"Hey,
shit
that
was
was good.
delicious,
Fool.
right?
What is that?" And so I started getting it to speed. Like, "Oh, this is dope. Okay, I like this."
This fool was doing backflips and everything though. He got so hyper. He was like, "I love
I
this
was
shit."
so fucking hyped, dude. I was like, fool. We were at the coffee shop, fool, and we were there to work on jokes. Dick, we were literally like so wired up, and I'm like, fool, let's write a movie. Fool. It's like,
No,
and
this
then
fool wrote
Chris
the
is
whole
like,
fucking bit for me, and I fucking
Yeah,
bombed, and I
and-
put the microphone on the floor.
Yeah, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't tell you about that. How much did I wait? What time?
Yeah, I remember this story.
Dude.
I remember this.
Fuck. He
I
fucking
remember this.
worked on it all day. And we go and I book him a spot and he fucking bombs. Like, that shit was embarrassing.
Well,
bro.
I lasted
You
like a
make me
minute on
sick.
stage with my new jokes, and they did not laugh at any of them, and I don't know why I didn't just go to my old jokes, but I was like, I thought I still had to do those jokes that we wrote, and I was like, they're not gonna work, so I was just like, I can't do this, and I just put the
I
microphone
remember
on
you
the
going
floor.
like, and I'm done. I'm done. There he goes.
I remember
was this?
Sebastian
I
was like,
remember this.
Sebastian was like,
He's like
"The
this.
Oh,
fuck
yeah,
he
Sebastian
runs?" He's
show.
like talking to some chick like,
like this.
he's like,
I'm done.
I can't do this.
I'm done.
Oh, fuck.
One of the stage shows, and I'm watching him like this, and I'm like, oh shit, oh, and Sebastian's over there. Yeah, come on, you chichis, come on, you chichis. Come on, what's going on? Huh? What the hell? Hey, what the fuck? He just runs over there.
Damn.
Like, give it up for that fucking guy who just walked out. Yeah, that shit was fucking crazy, dog. But
Took me like a year to get back on that Sebastian show.
yeah, man. Anyways, man, what a fucking ride. Anyways, that's the episode for this.
Let's
week.
wrap it over here.
Let's do. You guys ready for Patreon?
Let's do a
I got
Patreon.
some hot and steamy questions for Patreon. All right, guys.
Oh, we got some Patreon questions too, right?
Yeah.
Let's bring that shit up right
Shout
now.
out.
Some shout outs. Do we have shout outs? Shout outs.
Birthday shout out. Birthday shout out.
Let's do them here.
Liana Medrano, welcome to Patreon. New Patreon member. Thank you
that's
so much. I
right.
appreciate you guys. And everybody on Patreon.
The reggaeton horn.
If you're not on Patreon yet, try it out. Try it out for a month. Check it out. Like, check out the scene. See what's going on there.
Check out the scene.
And we got some new merch coming out, being shipped out soon, right?
Yeah, I got the shirts already. I'll post it.
Yeah, for sure. So if you're not on Patreon yet, just give it a try, fool. You know what I mean? Month to month.
All right, perfect. Anyways, all right,
Yeah, month
stay
to
tuned for
month.
fucking Patreon, guys. Yeah, we have a question. We have to answer some questions on Patreon. All right.